Hello, everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Kat. I'm a wife, a homeschool mom, and normally an avid reader. For everyone else, welcome back. We are entering into the 2025 calendar year, and that means some pretty big changes in my life and my household. And so I thought I would share with you my goals for 2025, along with some changes that inevitably are going to have to happen for a short time to accomplish those goals that I want to accomplish this year. The first big thing that is going to take up an enormous amount of my time is I have signed up after 14 years off to my final year of college. I have 15 hours to complete my bachelor's degree, not 15 hours. I have 15 classes of 3 hours each, 45 hours total to complete my bachelor's degree. And I figured, why not do it now? After a little encouragement from those around me. So we're signed up, and I actually start on the 13th of January for my final senior year of college. That being said, I know my reading is going to end up taking a back seat, and I know that in the long run it's going to be a good thing, but in the short term, I know I'm going to miss it. So, we're going to do the best we can with what we have and adjust our expectations for the year and see how things go. It may end up that I blow my goals out of the water and surprise myself, but we'll have to see. So, with that big change in mind, some of my goals this year are really set to help me to accomplish this bigger goal of finishing my degree and setting in practices that will help me not only with my degree but with other aspects of life. Sorry, we are just getting over the flu, which is why I disappeared, or part of the reason I disappeared in December. All right, so up first, one thing that has helped me a lot in the past, and I kind of have, I don't want to say shied away from it, but I have allowed it to go the way of the dodo, as it were, is meal prepping. My goal this year is to keep easy to grab breakfasts and lunches in the fridge, just so that I don't have an excuse not to be eating, not to be staying up to date with my health, because I know that not getting my nutrition is going to compromise my immune system along with my stress. And I don't have time to get sick this year. Not that I really had time over Christmas break for the norovirus or the flu, but it was the best time for those. So I'm going to really try this coming year to focus on making sure that I have some easy breakfast and lunch already prepped in the fridge, ready to go, so that I can prioritize my nutrition without it being something I'm having to think about in the moment. And then also with that is making sure that I get my water in. The last couple of years, I wasn't hitting 64 ounces a day. And so I went, then I'll just change it to 40 because I was getting 40 pretty regularly. But when I changed my water goal to 40 ounces of water a day, I stopped meeting that goal. And so I'm going to try really hard to push myself this year to get 64 ounces of water. I know that 64 ounces is a somewhat arbitrary number. This is a number that has been drilled into all of us for years that we need eight ounces, um, 8 ounce glasses of water a day. But at the same time, that's just two of these. And so it's an easy way for me to keep a calculation of it by using my water bottles that are 32 ounces. So I am going to aim for 64 ounces of water there. And then, of course, my goal of finishing my senior year of college. Currently, I do have 15 classes to get done. And so, with that, I am aiming for around 15 hours each semester for the spring, summer, and then next fall. Um, and that will get me done before Christmas. Currently, I actually have set it up where this first semester I'm only doing 12 hours, which is 4 classes. And then in the summer, when I have a little more time, I'm going to do 6 classes. Because I won't be trying to work around building a class at the same time, which I'm doing right now with my British literature. With all of those goals, I know that my time is going to have to be rearranged. And so, looking at the goals I had last year, along with what we actually did, I adjusted both my family and my reading goals this year. One thing that I really wanted to do last year was each week as a family to do something. This year, I am giving myself even more wiggle room, and that is to for us to just have one family event a month instead of trying to do something like every Friday. Um, that's kind of one aspect that I've missed from um, growing up and now with my daughter is we don't have that like family Friday night game night or whatever. So if I can just get one family event in each month, whether that's a special dinner or a game night, movie night, whatever, I think that I will at least be building us up to what I would really love, but without having to sacrifice time from studying or things coming up. And then us having a family dinner, we kind of in the past have slipped away from having meaningful conversations at dinner, and I would love to bring that back in our house. Many nights, my daughter will scarf down her food as fast as she can and run back to her computer. And so I want to, since I'm giving up some of that family time um, in the way of events, I would love just for us to have a 30-minute time a few times a week um, to just have those meaningful conversations around the table and to enjoy a meal together. And that does bring me to my reading goals. And first off, I did not meet my 120 books. For last year, I didn't even get close. That's not entirely true. I read 103 or 104 of the 120 books. So my reading was already lessening a little bit last year than it had been in years past. And I would just go, oh, I read more bigger books. I really didn't. I just didn't quite have the same heavy push, I guess. I didn't have those months where I just read 20 books in the month that I had in the past to make up for some of the smaller months. Um, and that happens. I know not every year is going to reach some high goal, but with doing college this year, I backed my reading goal way, way, way back. So on average, I usually would read between 8 and 10 books a month. This year, I think realistically, I could read 3 books a month. So I set my reading goal for 36 books, and that will give me an escape when I need a break from studying, but also won't leave me in a place where I feel that I'm sacrificing too much of my study time to reading just because I want to meet some goal that I had set for myself that truthfully is a lesser important goal long term than finishing my degree. So I have backed that up. I also, as much as I have really enjoyed making content for this channel, I think the best use of my time is going to be in studying. And so I'm going to back up my posting schedule and aim to have a video out every Friday and just give myself, again, that breathing room to get my studying done, but still have something that's not real rushed out for you guys. I definitely enjoy creating for uh, the BookTube channel and just having that outlet. But I do need to reevaluate expectations, I guess, in the coming year. And so there's kind of where I'm at for the 2025 year. A few things that I kind of am putting into place as well with these goals is like the first week of the month, trying to get my classes set up for the whole month so that everything's just ready to go. I don't have to take my entire Monday and Wednesday just focused on teaching or prepping for teaching on Tuesday and Thursday, so that I still have that time for reading and spending with my family. But there you have it, some thoughts for my upcoming year and goals of things that I want to accomplish. I haven't really set any specific books or series to complete this year. I'm really going to be relying a lot on mood reading. So unlike in years past where I was trying to finish certain series, I don't even have that goal this year, but we'll see how everything goes. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.